for the first time ever, so I do ask you guys to give him a whole lot of support and a whole lot of love, because all the energy you guys give to our acts tonight, they're just going to give you right back in spades as well. He is doing stand-up, like I said, for the first time ever, but he is not new to performance. He's done a whole lot of stuff with his band, a whole lot of music, and he's also a veteran performer of the stage as an actor as well. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Anton Young!
Hey guys, thanks for coming out tonight. You know, I almost didn't because I'm kind of ticked off at Ryan for having sex with my pet sheep. So, yeah, but I forgave him since, so it's okay. I was reading the paper the other day, and there's an article from Lincoln, Nebraska. A guy had robbed a bank, and he had wrapped his head in toilet paper. And I just thought that was so funny, because, like, you know, was it like a last-minute bank robbery? Was he, like, sitting there taking a dump, and he's like, oh my God, you know, what am I, you know, gonna use to cover my face? Oh my God, like taking like toilet paper and wrapping it in his head, like, you know. But good thing it wasn't used toilet paper, because then he'd be a really shitty criminal. I recently got my haircut. I love getting haircuts. It feels good. You know, the back of my head feels like velvet, and except I hate it when the hairdresser talks to you. It's like, you don't care what school I'm going to, come on. Like, you know, I find when someone has long hair, there's a point in the time when they have long hair where they realize, oh my God, I gotta cut my hair. Like, it's a one certain event that happens. And I used to have long hair. It was kind of down to my shoulders. It was pretty out of control. And I was visiting my grandmother. She lives in like an assisted living place where, you know, each of them have their own little suite, and then they go down to a big place, to like a big hall, dining hall with like chandeliers and really nice things, and they go eat there. And then, you know, they socialize, they talk about whatever kind of scooters they drive, and, you know, the prunes they eat, and the brooches they wear. I don't know what they talk about. And I went in, and I had long hair and like crazy pants on, and I walked in, and their eyes went all wide, like I was like, you know, Mowgli from the Jungle Book coming in wearing a loincloth. Like, it was really ridiculous. Anyways, yeah, I walked in there, and like one of the ladies my grandma was sitting with, she like had her arm down like this, like she was packing heat, like a prison shank or something. And I was even more afraid than they were. It was, you know, I cut my hair, and they let me back since, so you know, it was really nice of them, because, yeah. The other day I was driving, and a man with long hair, he actually cut me off. He was an Asian man, and he was driving, and he pulled in front of me, and I was so pissed off because he almost hit me and stuff. And there's this thing we all love to do. It's when we're driving behind a car, we all like to look at the license plate, and if it says a word, it just brightens our day. It's like, oh, DVD, I watched one of those last night. Yeah, pulled in front of me, and I looked at his license plate, because it's the first thing we all do, and it said ESL. And I have to really laugh. It's like a built-in warning system. But I'm not racist. I'm not racist. You know, to prove I'm not racist, you know, some things white people do. White people love credit cards and credit card rewards. We never carry cash on us, because like if cash gets stolen, then you know, it's gone forever. But if we have a credit card, then we can just make a quick phone call, and then we get you know, our money safe and everything. But yeah, we love credit card rewards. We'll go the extra mile for the extra air mile. I have two friends, and whenever we go for dinner, it always ends up with credit cards out on the table, and then like arguing over who has the highest credit card limit, who's got the most credit cards. And you know, I'm just sitting there in the corner drinking my beverage that I got, and they're with my single credit card, and they're $500, and my $500 limit, and sitting there, and they're arguing. It's like, you know, because obviously whoever has the highest credit card limit has the biggest dick. So, but size doesn't matter. Size doesn't matter. I don't care what people say. Take Pluto, for example. Not a planet anymore. So, you know, like, what is it now? Like an asteroid? Imagine if that happened with people, you know? Like, it's like, oh, your dick's too small. You're going to be... It's small monkey now. You're a small monkey. I gotta wrap this up though, pretty soon. But I work at a liquor store, and I work with a guy. He's from Scotland. He's here on a work visa, and they don't have country music in Scotland. I found that kind of interesting. Anyway, he's discovered this great thing, country music, and I don't like country music at all. I know some people in the crowd might like country music. I'm sorry, no offense. Yeah, he likes country music, and we're allowed to play country music, or music while we work. He plays country, I don't like country. And one day I was listening to this song that he'd put on, and it was called Pretty Good at Drinking Beer. And I was thinking to myself, that's kind of like you're pretty good at nothing. Or at least, like, you're pretty good at like hitting your family or something. But, I work at a liquor store, so maybe I should be pretty good at that too. So, thanks guys, that's my set. Thanks for coming out.
Man, what do you guys think? Your first time ever.
Congratulations.
Hi. Now, I was always under the impression that every country has country music. It's just not American country music, right?
Yeah.
And how could you not like songs with titles like "Get Your Tongue Out of My Mouth"